Hello, welcome to my video. Before you start watching, I will ask you to subscribe to the channel, as more than 99% of people watch videos without a subscription. The small town of Havenbrook lay nestled amidst picturesque landscapes, its secrets hidden beneath the façade of tranquility. Alexander Scott, a contemplative soul, found solace in wandering through the silent rows of gravestones at the local cemetery. His eyes absorbed the engravings, the stories etched in stone, as if seeking answers to the mysteries of life. One hazy afternoon, as Alexander entered the cemetery gates, his gaze caught the figure of a girl, clad in a flowing white wedding dress, standing near a grave. The sight struck him like a haunting melody, stirring emotions he hadn't felt in years. Her dark tresses cascaded around her delicate shoulders, her eyes filled with an inexplicable sorrow. Curiosity and empathy tugged at Alexander's heartstrings. He discreetly followed the girl, Emily Turner, through the winding paths, his footsteps cautious not to disturb her contemplation. He observed her tenderly placing a bouquet of vibrant red roses on a weathered gravestone, a silent homage to someone she held dear. Alexander, with his observant nature, had seen glimpses of sorrow in many faces, but something about Emily's aura captivated him. Her melancholic demeanor hinted at a story untold, a pain concealed beneath layers of grief. Determined to unravel the mystery behind her eyes, he resolved to learn more about this ethereal presence that had stirred his soul. Alexander's pursuit of Emily led him to dig deeper into the history of the cemetery. He discovered that Emily had been visiting regularly for months, as if drawn to its sacred grounds by an unseen force. Rumors whispered through the town, speaking of a betrayed love and shattered dreams that haunted her existence. Driven by his insatiable curiosity, Alexander researched the graveyard's records, unearthing a tragic tale that mirrored Emily's anguish. It was the grave she visited, the final resting place of a man named Daniel Gilmore. The realization sent a shiver down Alexander's spine, for Daniel was his best friend, whom he had lost touch with years ago. Overwhelmed by a surge of emotions, Alexander confronted his memories. He recalled the bond they had shared, the adventures and dreams they had once nurtured together. Guilt and regret washed over him like a tidal wave, realizing that his absence had left Daniel vulnerable to heartache. With a heavy heart, Alexander resolved to rekindle their friendship. The next day, he sought out Daniel, reaching out across the vast expanse of time and silence. As they sat in a quaint cafe, the weight of the unspoken years hung between them, but the bond they once shared proved resilient. As their conversation unfolded, Alexander cautiously mentioned Emily's presence and her connection to Daniel's grave. Daniel's eyes widened with surprise, unable to fathom the intricacies of fate that had intertwined their lives once again. They'd formed a pact to unearth the truth, to bring solace to Emily's tormented soul, and to find closure for themselves. With renewed determination, Alexander and Daniel embarked on their quest to understand Emily's sorrow. Their shared memories and newfound resolve fueled their journey as they delved deeper into the enigmatic connection that bound them all. Through their discreet observations, they discovered that Emily possessed a deep love for art. She frequented a local gallery, immersing herself in the works of renowned painters, seeking solace in their brushstrokes. Alexander and Daniel decided to visit the gallery, hoping to unravel the mystery behind Emily's affinity for this realm of expression. In the gallery's softly lit halls, they wandered, captivated by the vibrant canvases that adorned the walls. As they marveled at the intricate details, a particular painting caught their attention. It depicted a young woman in a wedding dress, her eyes filled with melancholy, as if mirroring Emily's sorrow. A gallery attendant approached them, his eyes reflecting a deep understanding. He revealed that the painting was titled Echoes of Eternity and had been created by a talented artist named Megan Addery. The attendant spoke of Megan's profound ability to capture emotions, to breathe life into her subjects, and to convey the deepest depths of the human heart. Driven by the need to comprehend the connection between Emily and Megan, Alexander and Daniel sought out the artist. They discovered her in a quaint studio, surrounded by vibrant colors and unfinished canvases. Megan exuded a radiant energy that drew them in, her eyes sparkling with curiosity as they shared their story. Megan listened intently, her artist's intuition sensing the unspoken words that hung heavy in the air. With a gentle smile, she revealed that Emily had been her muse, the subject of many of her most heartfelt creations. She spoke of their bond, the shared pain and experiences that had brought them together in a sisterhood of shared anguish. As Alexander and Daniel absorbed Megan's words, a deeper understanding settled within them. The pieces of the puzzle began to align, revealing a story of betrayal that had woven its threads through time, connecting Emily, Daniel, Alexander, and Megan in ways they had never imagined. The revelations brought by Megan left Alexander and Daniel in a state of awe and confusion. The threads of their interconnected lives seemed to tangle further, casting shadows of doubt and intrigue. They pondered the significance of their encounters, seeking to decipher the intricacies of their shared destiny. Driven by an insatiable urge to unravel the depths of their connection, Alexander and Daniel reached out to Emily, inviting her to meet at a secluded cafe. Nervously, she accepted, curiosity mingling with trepidation in her eyes. As they sat together, the air became charged with unspoken emotions. Emily's gaze shifted between Alexander and Daniel, her heart burdened by the weight of their intertwined stories. In a hushed voice, she shared fragments of her shattered past, her voice trembling with vulnerability. Emily revealed the tale of a love that had been torn apart by betrayal, of a wedding that never took place. She spoke of a man named Alexander, her once beloved, who had disappeared without a trace. The pain in her voice resonated with the agony of lost dreams and shattered promises. In that moment, a surge of recognition swept over Alexander. The fragmented memories that had haunted his dreams suddenly fell into place. He realized that the man Emily had loved and lost was none other than himself, his absence leaving her heartbroken and adrift in a sea of unanswered questions. The weight of guilt settled upon Alexander's shoulders, his heart heavy with remorse for the pain he had unknowingly caused. He reached out to Emily, his voice filled with sincerity and regret. He spoke of the twists of fate that had brought them together once again, vowing to help her find the closure and healing she so desperately sought. As the truth unfolded, the trio found solace in their shared understanding. The fragile bonds of trust began to mend, and a newfound sense of unity emerged. Together, they embarked on a journey to confront the shadows of betrayal, to untangle the threads that had bound them, and to heal the wounds of the past. United by a shared purpose, Alexander, Emily, and Daniel ventured into the depths of the past, seeking answers and redemption. The moonlit night became their ally, casting an ethereal glow as they explored forgotten paths and whispered secrets. Guided by Emily's fragmented memories, they traced the footsteps of their tangled love story. They revisited places that held significance, places that had once been witnesses to their joy and eventual heartbreak. Through tearful recollections and long-forgotten letters, they pieced together the mosaic of their shared history. One fateful evening, as the moon shone with an eerie luminescence, they found themselves standing before an old abandoned house. It stood as a silent witness to their lost dreams, the echoes of love and betrayal reverberating through its desolate halls. With trepidation, they stepped inside, their footsteps echoing through the empty rooms. The walls whispered tales of broken promises and shattered trust. Each creak of the floorboards seemed to carry the weight of their shared pain. As they reached a dilapidated attic, their eyes fell upon a box covered in dust and memories. Alexander carefully lifted the lid, revealing a trove of forgotten mementos. Letters, photographs, and tokens of love emerged from the depths of the past, each item a testament to the intensity of their lost connection. Within the letters, they discovered the depths of their emotions, words of longing, devotion, and regret. They read the echoes of a love that had once burned fiercely, now overshadowed by the specter of betrayal. In that attic, they faced their collective past, their vulnerabilities laid bare under the moon's gentle gaze. As tears fell, their shared catharsis washed away the lingering pain. Forgiveness, like a delicate blossom, began to bloom within their wounded hearts. The shadows of betrayal no longer held them captive. Instead, they served as a catalyst for growth and healing. In the moonlit attic, they made a pact to leave the past behind, embracing a future untethered to the chains of remorse. Alexander, Emily, and Daniel emerged from the house, their burdens lighter, their hearts ready to embrace the possibilities of a redefined connection. The echoes of their shared journey resonated within Alexander, Emily, and Daniel as they emerged from the abandoned house, their hearts brimming with a newfound sense of hope. The moon cast a gentle glow upon their faces, as if blessing their path towards redemption. With Megan's artistic insight and guidance, they decided to create an exhibition that would weave together their intertwined stories. The gallery would serve as a sanctuary of healing, where their past could be transformed into a poignant testament of resilience and growth. Days turned into nights as they poured their hearts and souls into the preparations for the exhibition. Megan's masterful brushstrokes captured the emotions that coursed through their veins, while Alexander, Emily, and Daniel lent their voices to the collection through heartfelt writings and personal reflections. The day of the exhibition arrived, and the gallery buzzed with anticipation. Friends, family, and curious onlookers gathered, their eyes eager to glimpse the depths of human experience translated into art. As the visitors immersed themselves in the exhibition, emotions surged, tears fell, and hearts were touched by the vulnerability laid bare upon the canvases. In the midst of the crowd, Alexander, Emily, and Daniel stood together, their hands intertwined, their spirits united. They shared their stories, the layers of pain and healing woven into a tapestry of redemption. The whispers of betrayal that once haunted them were drowned out by the resounding voice of forgiveness and growth. Through their collective artistry and unwavering support for one another, they had transformed the shadowed chapters of their lives into a beacon of light for others. The exhibition became a catalyst for conversations, healing, and the rediscovery of one's own resilience in the face of heartache. As the last visitor left the gallery, Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan stood amidst the remnants of their shared journey. A profound sense of gratitude filled the air as they realized the transformative power of love, forgiveness, and the embrace of one's own vulnerabilities. Their connection, once tinged with pain and unanswered questions, had been redeemed. They had discovered that even amidst the darkest shadows, the human spirit could emerge stronger, radiant with the light of healing and the promise of a brighter future. The echoes of the exhibition's success lingered in the hearts of Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan long after the last visitor had departed. They had unlocked a profound sense of renewal, each carrying a newfound purpose within their souls. Inspired by their collective journey of healing, they formed a support group for individuals who had experienced betrayal and heartache. Together, they created a safe space for sharing stories, offering guidance and nurturing the seeds of forgiveness. Within the group, they witnessed the transformative power of empathy and understanding. Walls crumbled, masks fell away, and the raw vulnerability of shared pain forged unbreakable bonds. The wounds of the past became stepping stones towards growth, resilience, and the rediscovery of self-worth. Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan became beacons of hope, guiding others through the labyrinth of healing. Their journey had not only redeemed their own lives, but had ignited a ripple effect of transformation within the community. Through their tireless efforts, they began organizing workshops, counseling sessions, and artistic expression classes aimed at empowering individuals to reclaim their narratives. The gallery that had once showcased their own stories now became a sanctuary for others to share their own journeys of healing and renewal. As the support group thrived, the foursome continued to nurture their individual passions. Alexander, with his introspective nature, started writing a book chronicling their collective journey, a testament to the power of forgiveness and the resilience of the human spirit. Emily, emboldened by her own experiences, channeled her pain into motivational speaking. Her words resonated with those who had experienced betrayal, inspiring them to embrace their own path towards forgiveness and self-empowerment. Daniel, fueled by his renewed sense of purpose, dedicated himself to counseling and guiding individuals through the intricate web of emotions that lingered after betrayal. His empathy and understanding became pillars of strength for those in need. Megan, with her artistic talents, continued to create thought-provoking pieces that touched the souls of all who beheld them. Her art became a visual representation of the human journey, capturing the intricacies of pain, resilience, and the transformative power of love and forgiveness. Together, Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan wove a tapestry of healing, redemption, and renewed purpose. Their individual paths had converged in a symphony of resilience, guiding others toward the light that beckoned from the shadows of their own pain. Years passed, and the impact of Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan's journey continued to reverberate within their lives and the lives of those they touched. Their support group flourished, their book became a beacon of hope, and their collective efforts fostered a community of healing. As time carried them forward, the bonds of friendship among Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan deepened, transcending the confines of their shared past. They celebrated the milestones of each other's lives, offering unwavering support and love. In the quiet moments, they would gather in the cemetery where their intertwined story had begun. They stood before Daniel's grave, their hearts filled with gratitude for the serendipitous connection that had brought them together. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying echoes of their shared journey. In the company of the departed, they would reflect on the threads of destiny that had woven their lives together. They marveled at the intricate tapestry of love, betrayal, forgiveness, and redemption that had shaped their collective existence. With each visit, they found solace, not in the shadows of the past, but in the knowledge that their shared journey had forged a legacy of healing and hope. They became living testaments to the power of human connection and the indomitable spirit of resilience. As they walked away from the cemetery, hand in hand, they knew that their story would continue to unfold, carrying the echoes of their collective experiences into the future. They had learned that from the depths of pain, the seeds of renewal could blossom, and that love could triumph over even the darkest betrayals. And so Alexander, Emily, Daniel, and Megan embraced the tapestry of their intertwined lives, knowing that their connection would endure. Their footsteps echoed in harmony, their hearts entwined with a love that had transcended the boundaries of time and adversity. In the end, they understood that their story was not solely about the pain of betrayal, but about the profound healing that could emerge from the depths of darkness. They had become beacons of light for others, guiding them towards their own path of redemption, reminding them that love and forgiveness were threads that could mend even the most shattered hearts. As the sun set, casting a golden glow upon their united spirits, they walked into the future, their souls forever intertwined, weaving threads of eternity through the tapestry of their lives.